Hi guys. So a lot of you have asked me how to remove the excess space around designs that you have. So I'm going to show you a quick tutorial in Canva on how to do that. Okay, so I'm in Canva and if I know that I'm going to create a design that I want it to be an adult size, so maybe 12 inches or so, I'm going to go ahead and click on create a design and custom size. Right here I already have a 12 by 12, so I'll just open that up. Of course you can type in whatever you want, but I'm going to open up the 12 by 12 inches. And then I'm going to drop a design in there. Here's one that I know had a lot of extra space around it. So when you see the design, like when I click on it and I can see all of that extra space, like the blue frame, there's a lot of extra space around it, then that means that the design is not sized correctly. Like you need to remove all of that extra space around there. If you're uploading designs onto the website and they come across like this, and say you were wanting a 12-inch design, so let's go ahead and drag that. And again, I can see when I drag, you can see the little black box with the measurements. So right now it's 10 by 4 by 10 by 4. And then I'm going to drag it. And that says 12 by 12. So technically this should be a 12-inch by 12-inch design. But of course it's not, because there's all of this extra space around it. So it's really easy to remove that extra space. You just grab hold of these little bars. I mean, if you're over here and the frame's not there, just click in the box and then just drag the bar. I'm going to zoom in so you can see better. Making sure that you do not touch the edge, because that will, you may have flat edges that way. Also, another little trick, and most of you know this already, you can change your background color, change it to a color that you know is not in that design. So like I'll change it to bright blue, so that you can make sure that there's no white in your design that's that's going to be cut off when you're doing this. So I'm going to drag each edge, and again, making sure that I'm not touching the edge of the design, and do this to all 4 edges. And then once you have all of that excess around the design, around the illustration removed, then you can take the corner and drag it. So again, if you were wanting a 12-inch design, just drag it. And I can see right now I'm at 5.2 high, 10.6 or 5.2 wide, and 10.7 now. And so I'm going to keep dragging it. And so this was a 12-inch box, so I know I'm going to have to pretty much go to the edge. And so right now I've got a 5.9 by 12-inch design, because of course this is not going to be 12 inches by 12 inches because it's taller than it is wide. I also get a lot of design requests with the sizing being something like 12 by 12. And so, of course, this is not a 12 by 12. It's going to be about 6 by 12. And so now you have to say to resize this design and then download it for it to save this way. And so since I know that this design is 12 or about 6 by 12, and again I can go to the corner and drag it, then I can go over here to the magic switch and go to custom size, and I'm going to change it here to 6, and then it's already got 12 there, and hit continue. Until you're comfortable doing this, I would probably say copy and resize it. You're still going to have your original file, but now you're also going to have the 6 by 12 file. And then when you open up, because now this big blue box is 6 inches by 12. And so you're going to have to re-drag your corners, and it should be corner to corner. And that is the exact image. If you wanted that 12-inch file, that 12-inch design, now this is ready to go. So all of the excess is removed. You've resized the box. And then now we're going to come over to share and download. Move that resolution to the middle or so. Transparent, and download it. And so it is ready to go. And then also make sure that before you're uploading your designs, because they are going to print as you send them. I do give the courtesy as often as I can to check your designs for mistakes, but please make sure that you're getting in the habit of checking those and making sure that they are ready to print, because when I'm busy, I don't always have time to be as careful and to look over your designs as carefully as I would like to. So since I've downloaded that, I can come to my my downloads, and there it is. I can see, obviously it has a transparent background because there's no whites. Also, you could see right here, it's telling you in my, since I didn't give it a name, untitled 6 by 12 inches. And so I know that it's sized correctly and that it is ready to upload. So those are things that you can check. I'll show you really quickly also. I'm going to change that background color. Let me slide that over and remove that background color and just let it have that white box again. I get a lot of designs that still have the white background. And so if I were to have downloaded that and I didn't hit the transparent, sometimes we hit it and Canva's just being a booger and, you know, like it unchecked the box for us. It happens to me too. But now when I go to my downloads and I click on that and I pull it up, you can see the white box. Okay, and I can zoom in because sometimes it looks like there's a white box and then you zoom in and it goes away. But this is one single design, so I can see the white box. And so that would print like a piece of paper. It's going to print like a piece of paper with a drawing on it because the white background has not been removed to where, well, actually I can just go back, or you can see now the difference. And so that's something that you can pull up and check to make sure that you have downloaded it in a transparent background and that it is ready to go. That's going to save on a lot of back and forth communication. I know a lot of you guys work full-time jobs, and so you may not be able to check your messages from me right away when I have to reach out and say, hey, this has a white background or whatever else. But be sure after you've downloaded that you pull your design up and check for those things. Check for that white background. Check to make sure that it's sized correctly and that it's ready to be uploaded. And again, I shared with you guys that you can still email your gang sheets to me. That is perfectly fine. Those are easy peasy for me to upload and get printed, but the individual designs need to be ordered on the website because it is just too time consuming for me to go back and forth between so many emails, reading the notes about the sizes and the quantities, and then having to resize so many of them and remove the excess around the designs. So this will just make it go more smoothly and more efficiently. You'll be able to pay on the website. There's a lots more ways to pay. And then, of course, you'll already have that paid for. I'll be able to print out the list and see at a glance which designs you need and how many of each design, and hopefully get those knocked out for you. Hopefully the same day. I try. Anyways, thanks guys, and then let me know if you have any questions. Have a great day. Bye.